Ainda falta aqui mais um. Falta aqui mais um.
Vamos ser entrevistados. Está aí o man da câmera.
Lick my
Muita experiência, há muitos anos, mano, muitos anos.
Mas são bonitos vocês, ficam bem.
Claro. Não, e ele mais, meu, fogo. O Nelio.
Let's start the interview then.
Ok.
Yeah, please.
Tell me about this place.
This place, Desterro?
Yes.
So it's a place that is almost...
I'm going to sit there, then you look at me.
Yeah.
Okay, it's better, yeah. So it's a place that it's almost with 2 years. It opens with a group of persons. I'm not part of that persons that want to have like a place more free without that you can't follow the rules. You don't need to follow the rules, basically, kind of like it's an association. So you need to pay a quote for a year. And since that, it's more free because it's made for the members of the association.
And can you relate this association with music in general?
Yeah, in general, but you have like exhibits and teaching classes and like, of course, it's more related to music, but you have other art
Scenes.
Yeah.
Theater, cinema.
Cinema, music, classical arts, more like
But
three ones.
But the strongest probably is the electronic music, I guess.
Yeah, my article, my subject is about electronic music.
Okay.
So I want to talk to you about what are you organizing in terms of electronic music here?
Okay, so we our group start to have like a residence here. We play like in the beginning it was only made for Tuesdays, but then we start to invite people to play live. So we made it like some dates in the weekends, and now it's becoming like a group with more people. And it's like a nice way to learn with people that are do it since more time than us, and in the same time provoke people that start and do it more often. Because like tonight we had Lisbon, that is one of the boss of the extended records, that is going since 5 years. Yeah. And in the same time, we had like in the previous night, João Rubalo, that is a guy that he only he only plays like vinyl, DJing. When some friends invited, he has his own collection. He liked to do a DJ set, but just like for fun. Don't want to do a career in that. So we invited because of that groove and put it playing back to back with a guy that he even don't know it, because to kind of like provoke these two people to learn with each other.
Yeah, the scene I think is about put people connecting, like doing a kind of networking with the people who love the music and don't care about the other things, you know. So Nelio, Thelma, and me trying to find the ones who really love the music and don't give a shit what comes after, you know, and just trying to put everyone together and play music and enjoy yourselves. That's the meaning, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, for now, like we try to do it more in musical ways, but like we are exploring other languages as well. Me for now are like me and some people that I invited are doing the posters or online gifts. I have done myself like the t-shirts, and we're trying to introduce more people with other language, not only music, like to do visual performance, can be plastic, but for now it's more about music, but we want to involve and like embracing more people from other areas. And that's kind of the thing that we are dreaming about.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Can you just say your name? I don't introduce yourself.
Yeah.
The name of the place we are.
Okay, we are in the Desterro. It's an association, and I'm Nelio. And this.
I'm Miguel. We meet by Telma. It was she
Yeah.
was the one who introduced
Like we
us.
start our tree. They first have like a thing
Yeah.
together in
Caixa
other
de-
place,
yeah.
but they had its problems.
Yeah.
And then I had Telma, and me and Telma want to do something since very long time. And then we just meet our tree and start this thing. For now we are 5 or 6. We are just
And the
evolving
funniest
and
thing-
embracing more people.
The funny thing is, like, me, Nelio, and Telma, we came from totally different areas. He's a designer. Telma works with journalism, and I'm into the music scene. But we have one thing in common: is the music, and that puts like the design, the journalism, and the music all together, and we have this Rust thing into our blood, and we are enjoying a lot. It's like we don't give a fuck. We're just trying to do things, trying to show the people, trying to incentive to keep on, you know, to make some music, to just enjoy. And I think it's about the feelings, you know, emotions. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I think the music industry is really into money and how I can get a lot of people, a lot of money to have some for me or fame or the hype, and we just putting us together and trying to do something, you know, like.
Perfect example of this envy to bring people together to share this love to music is you organize every Tuesday night.
No. For now, like usually we do like a Tuesday and one day in the weekend per month. So two nights per month. And usually on Tuesdays is more like only DJs or more like ambient music. We had already a really nice live of ambient, but like we are just starting. So
Are you organizing? I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood, but I think I've seen on the Facebook page.
yeah.
An event bringing together people with a machine.
With the machine.
No, it's not here. Sorry, so it's.
I know it's the Desterro. It's here. It's every
talk about-
Wednesday.
I already talk about
You have
that.
jams of electronic music.
Yes, that's what I want.
You bring your can be a synthesizer, a modulator, or your computer, your iPad, whatever you want, or like you can use like an acoustic instrument, but like you will treat it in a digital, electronic way, wherever. It's every Wednesday, and every month you have a date. It's in the weekend. And it's just that, like you talk with Yari, that is one of the founders, or in Facebook, wherever, saying that you are gonna go in that session. You play it live, like with a bunch of people, can be like since 5, 6, until like 14. And
then-
sometimes it's crazy because like, imagine this last Wednesday, in all the 7 people, we had one drum machine, and like the last that I remember to came, they had 7 drum machines. Imagine this is like, and you need to organize that, and now it's more like flow. In the beginning, you had like to.
It's a real electronic jam.
Yeah, it's really nice, and it can be more like ambient. Then can be because they play like this weekend they are playing in Azores, and they played already like in Lamego in a really nice viewpointing, and it was more like in the beginning more ambient, and then it grows to like a techno house with a really nice kick. But yeah, it's just.
But
really
they
nice.
also have a funny thing. When they are doing the live act, it's like goes for 6 hours or 7. They have 5 hours.
Yeah.
they have a record in a cassette, and
Yeah.
each hour you have a unique cassette of that live.
Yeah.
And you can buy that cassette if you want, you know. They made one cassette each hour.
And
so
now
they-
you have a vinyl as well.
yeah,
Because like it's a nice thing
Vinyl,
about
no.
ours, yeah, about our days is that you can do vinyl at your home, and then they know this guy that he do it at her home, so they already have one sample of one vinyl in last Rust, not this one today, but the last one, it was one of the music that I played in my DJ set. So it's nice that you like have this freedom to create, and you have a
And to
space
share.
that improve it, and you want to teach you. This. For me, this is a school.
yeah.
This is
Fuck
a
yeah.
school.
And also networking, because you don't feel lonely, you know, when you think, oh, I'm into that and I love this kind of music, and here you found someone related to, and so you don't feel lonely for yourself. You have more people into your scene, so you kind of having like a family, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. And you feel really comfortable. I came here to see the lives and the weekend, to the Wednesday, and they are amazing. You're just sitting and drink your beer, and every week Wednesday you have a different kind of set. As he
Yeah.
said, sometimes it will be 3 drum machines, sometimes one, and the people are changing, and they know each other, start to know, and that's who turns the thing unique, I guess. You have
Yeah.
like a really, like it's a unique scene. It's like the thing you are listening now, you will never listen again. And they also have the radio station.
Yeah, they have the radio station. They create some music that they like. It's part of them. They are putting now in the vinyl, whatever. It's just a really nice atmosphere in general.
Just to talk a bit about you, because you've been in Desterro. So you were a designer before, you're DJing now?
Yeah, like
Talk about your DJ with 33 rotations. That one, he made an amazing DJ set. It was like
no, it's amazing. Like
yeah, it was.
Like I know the rules about like do a DJ, but I'm not that good by now doing like beat matching and whatever. And the thing that I want to like create, since I want to create like sooner or later some music, is more like about tasters. So I done like one time considered 1.5. That it was like more explorating the tasters of vinyl each other, and like put some vinyls that usually go on 45 rotations on 33, and put it more like slow.
It's really interesting.
It was interesting to do. People like it, so for me it was nice.
Because it gives you a different flow, because the music should go 45 and he puts 33 and
Yeah,
still
it's
makes
kind of
sense. No, it was
kind of a part of me, like as a designer, I don't want to be like like I'm from product design, and I don't want to be an industrial designer or something like that. Like I usually say that if I was an architect, I would be a construction man, because I want to go there and put my hands on that. So as a designer, I want to do my things.
And change
you can
the-
see
the-
it, like in the t-shirts, in the posters, that like I'm done the things that I want to create. It's not only by computer. Of course, the computer can help me a lot, but I want to do it and I want to taste it.
touch it.
Touch it, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's part of what I want to do in music as well.
And what about you, Miguel?
Me, no,
So now, I know you told me a bit about DJing and before, but maybe
yes, everything starts in a small town. I came from Preço da Régua, and it was in the time in the 90s, festival, electronic festival. I think it was the first in Portugal, actually. And when I was like 13 years old, I was really young, or 15 years old, I was introduced to that scene. You know, it was in the earlies of the new century, like 2001 or 2000. I was able to see like a huge festival, 3 days, with the house, techno and trance, and for us, for a small town, it was all new. In the Régua, Peso da Régua. It was in Douro. So everything starts that. You get that passion from the electronic music because it was unknown for us. And it was into my blood, and in 2008, I guess, I started DJing. And then I came here to Lisbon, as you know, to study sound design for new media production, the same graduation you are. And I started DJing again, but in this time, here in Lisbon, I started with the vinyl. Actually, it was the time you have like 1,000 of DJs, like 1,000 of them. Everyone can play digital. Everyone have a program to do everything for yourself. And I start collecting some vinyl and start with the bottom, you know, analoging, touching the music, and see how this goes, because it's real. You have it with yourself. Because the digital, sometimes you're lost and you have so much digital things, you know. And now with the vinyl, you can touch it and you save it. And for sure, when you get older, you can show to your grandchildren, or I don't know. It's a thing you can transport for the timing, you know. You get. Yes, because I was introduced from my father in the time when I was young. I was in the touch with a lot of music. My father was working in the art scene as a painting, but then I was into association in my town who have theater, cinema, and music. So when I was a little, I was into that scene, and I get touched for that. And when I get older, I realize this is the kind of my world. So I start playing vinyl and get out the digital, because everyone have music on YouTube or an MP3, and I start to get more viable for that, because I don't know, it's special, because instead of I don't know, 2,000 copies, or you can do whatever you want, it's infinite, the music. In vinyl you have like you have some labels who have an EP with 300 copies, and they don't press no more. It's like you have that, a piece of that, you know. And I think it starts getting special when you play and when you have persons who are doing that, because the vinyl don't give you too much money, you know. Like, it's really expensive, and the labels don't have interest about. They just want to. It's like a filter, you know. If you really want that, you have to play in vinyl. So it's like a filter you got. So you get away of all of digital or all of hype of being a DJ, you know. Because DJ is a disco jockey. So in the real scene, you don't have too much people who really play discos or discs. And what I want to do in the time, it was back in the days, start with the real scene. And we are doing that, you know, like just playing and listening.
Where can we go to hear you play?
I play here tomorrow, actually, yeah. It's called Slow Combustion. Combustion is a project from the guys from the north who invite me, and they also have a kind of the same genre. They inviting musicians to play, and it's like a group, the same we are doing, but the Slow Combustion goes for long. They are also new. The Zigarist. Tomorrow.
Is from
tomorrow. Lamego. It's near from my town. We meet here in Lisbon. It was actually really funny.
Yeah, Zigarist is like a level, a network level, that almost all the people are from this really small city that is Lamego. And it's funny because they are everywhere. For me, now that know a lot of people from the Zigur, they are like everywhere in Portugal, but all in general. Some cases are not, but they are all, almost all, whatever, from Lamego. and it's really nice. Like they have a residence here that is como estou lenta. It's more like dance, ambient, drone, more like boom, like more atmosphere. Yeah, music, and they have a festival as well that is Music Fest in Lamego.
Already was there. It was
amazing.
amazing.
Like I've been there. It's amazing.
Alright, I just have two minutes more of battery.
Okay.
So if you have like I know you're kind of underground guys after the description, but maybe you have some gigs coming like after that.
Not really.
Not really.
Maybe he is playing tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm playing tomorrow. Yeah, but to send the gigs, we don't have too much plans actually. I also will be part of Carolina Latour program in the Quantica in the end of January. Also is a scene, yeah, because we know each other in beginning of this process. It was in Give Love we start with the Thelma, and also you was there in that party. So when we were starting something, because I remember I started that because I saw Thelma playing vinyl, and I was also starting with that, and we just talk and just put people who are starting doing something.
Yeah.
It was Carolina was starting playing, Thelma was starting playing, then Nelio Cam also is starting playing, and we all have like that love for the music, and we really want to do something genuine. It's not about money or the hype or fame or whatever. We just playing and enjoying ourselves. Yeah, share. And in the scene we are knowing a lot of people because every month we do parties. Every month we found someone who are in the same mood as us. So in the end you have like a huge family, and it's happening with the Lamego guys. I'm from Régua. We live like 20 kilometers away, and I meet the guys here in Lisbon, and we are like probably cousins between our families or friends who know friends, and here we are again together trying to do just something. We just enjoying your life.
Okay, that's good.
Thanks.
No, it was a pleasure. Bruno, então, estás fixe, cara. Como é que é?
Mas está a passar som aí?
Não, vou passar amanhã. Hoje é festa minha. Amanhã. Faz-se bem. Está vendo?
Ou já tinhas vindo aí?
A primeira vez que a venda. Sim, é a primeira vez que a venda.
Tens de vir mais vezes, tens de vir às quartas, como nós estávamos a falar, que é gemos.
Sim, eu quero ir para tocar com o meu Groovebox também, porque estou a fazer a música eletrônica.
Estás a começar a produzir, fixe. Nós estamos sempre à procura de pessoal. Boa cena.
Desculpa para o meu português que.
Não, está perfeito, meu, na boa. És de onde mesmo?
Sou da França.
Eu vou para a França agora 3 meses.
Para trabalhar?
A Montpellier e a trabalhar só.
Sim, aonde?
Em Montpellier?
E tu vais a aprender o francês?
Não. Desculpa, não gosto da língua. Mas conheço muito boa gente, mas não é um país onde tenha grande interesse. Tenho interesse, tipo, há cidades pequenas e assim. Se por isso podemos falar inglês. Preferes inglês ou português? Ok, então falamos em português para treinar, se está bem. Pá, ainda agora, tipo, eu vou 3 dias a Londres, antes de depois ficar aí para Montpellier, e era para ter voado para